We're gonna dive into the first topic. And the very first topic, you see, I got my Laker fan here. Well, my LeBron, my little Laker fan up in here, and that's my boy Bibby. Shout out Bibby. And we're gonna talk about what's the best move for the Lakers right now. The Lakers aren't looking so great. They're teetering right now. You heard LeBron just come out and he said, some games we come out, we can beat a good team, and another day we come out, we can get whooped. It's the NBA. You got to bring your A game every time, and LeBron is more accustomed to having teams that's going to bring it their A game. You have a lot of bad coaching going on. You have bad play out there going on. It was one game I watched, and I couldn't recognize like two or three of the people on the court, man. I was confused out there. I'm not even gonna lie. But trade deadline's coming up, so the GM has to go to work. And I think the best move for them right now is to trade D'Lo. I'm sorry. We've seen this movie before. He plays decent throughout the season. Well, this season was kind of a different story because he got benched for about 7 games, and I think that brought the best out of him. They're like, yo, because last year they was afraid to bench him because they thought that it would like hurt him, bring him out the game, like take him out completely, hurt his pride. He wouldn't give it his all. And this year he got benched, and once he got into those trade rumors, he started balling. I mean, his last 5 games, he's averaging 28 points. No, I'm sorry. Let me stop there. Last night was a terrible game. Before last night, in the last 5 games before last night, he was averaging 28 points, 6 assists, shooting about 49.8% from the field, and he's hitting about 5 threes a game. That's the D'Lo that the Lakers need. This month of January, he's averaging 22 points. He's been pretty much having a solid season. When they acquired him last year, he played about 17 games, averaged 17.6 assists, and what he averaged this year is about the same, 17.6 assists. So he's giving you guys the same production far as throughout the whole season average, if you know what I mean. But if you're actually watching the games, he's a no-show a lot of times. Not so much this month. He's been balling. When he started the season, he was averaging his normal 17 points a game, 6 assists, 6 assists, doing normal, the standard D'Lo thing. But when December comes, y'all know what happened in December. It get cold, and D'Lo got even colder. He averaged 10 points. Terrible. Shooting 40%, only making about 2 threes a game. It was 13 games in December he played in. He only scored over double digits 6 times. So more than half of the time he was out there, he was scoring 9 points or less. And that's unacceptable when you are a fringe or all-star in this league. Like, you're not a superstar. You led the Nets one year to the playoffs as the best player. So we've seen you're capable. You have the capability to actually ball. Like, we've seen you put up numbers. We've seen you assist. We've seen you be clutch. I mean, when last time he's able to do this? When last time he's able to do that? I mean, I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen him really ball out of control consistently until now. But I think the Lakers should just trade him because his value's high right now. It dropped tremendously in December when the temperature dropped. He dropped. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's balling, and he has, like, last night, what did he do against the Hawks? 9 points, shooting 3 from 11 from the field. That is terrible, man. That is the up and down thing that we're gonna get from a guy like D'Lo. Now, you guys funny in the chats. D'Lo is a no-no right now. Now, that's my guy. I'm a fan of D'Lo. Like, when he went to the Nets, I was high on him. He was balling out of control. He was showing guys that, I mean, he's not a superstar, but he can be a star in this league. But playing with LeBron, you know what it is, man. It's pressure. A lot of people can't handle that pressure. And what happened to D'Lo last year in the playoffs? Let me tell you what happened to D'Lo in the playoffs. Now, Like I said, he averaged 17 points a game in the season, which is pretty much what he's doing this year. He gets to the playoffs last year, first round against Memphis, 16 points, pretty much close to his average. But the 2 games that they lost to Memphis, he had 5 points and 11 points. He did have 10 assists in an 11-point game, which you would take that from your point guard. Now, the next series against Denver, which they won as well. That wasn't last year. Sorry, not Denver. Against the Warriors, which they won as well. 4-2 as well. He averaged 14 points, 4 assists, which is a little below his average. Now, this is when he turned to that December D-Lo against the Denver Nuggets when them boys got swept. He averaged 6 points. 6 points. I ain't say 16. I said 6. He had a 4-point game and a 3-point game. That is terrible. Now, I think he's balling right now because he has that trade rumor over his head. So he's trying to, stay there, be there still. But we've seen this before. We've definitely seen this before. We've seen him ball out, and then he flamed out. So I think their best chance right now is to get rid of him. Let GM, it's time to go to work. Shout out my boy AJ for a timeout. It's time to go to work. It is time for you to get on the phone, and get it done. You hear me? Now, I got a couple guys that the Lakers should probably try to target. They don't have no first round picks until about what? The next 3 first round picks, the Pelicans pretty much got their hand in on that. But here's some guys I think that they might can try to get. They gotta try some things. I'm not sure. I gotta double check on the cap space and things like that. But here's a couple of players I think that would definitely help them. Pistons have a guy named Bogdanovich over there. This dude would be perfect for the Lakers. He is a veteran out there that can shoot the 3, that can score at will. Not at will. My bad, y'all. He can get a bucket, though. He averaged about 20 points right now with the Pistons. Last year, when they didn't have much, he averaged about 22, 23 points. But he showed that he can just be a consistent scorer, a consistent shooter. He has playoff experience. He's not a guy that shy away from big moments. He's a guy I feel like that will work well on the wing with a guy like LeBron, with a guy like AD down low, even with a guy like Austin Reeves. Well, actually, Austin Reeves might have to go, to be honest. Because Austin Reeves, to me, he's cool, but he's not consistent enough for me as well. Another guy I'm going to throw out there. These are guys that aren't going to cost a whole lot of money. These are guys that can play some defense and hit the 3 and have some veteran experience. Finney Smith from the Nets. I think he will fit well with this team. He'll bring defense to this team, experience, because he has playoff experience playing with the Mavs. I believe he was on that team when they went to the Western Conference Finals. I heard from Dave Schefter, Dave Schefter, that they want 2 first-round picks, and the Lakers' first-round picks is like a little ways, you know what I'm saying? They a little in the distance, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. Now, another guy, that same team, the Nets, is Royce O'Neal, a guy that can defend well, a guy that can also hit the 3, a guy that also has the ability to defend, and he also has some playoff experience playing with Utah. Utah was always a guy that always a team that was in the playoffs, getting experience. He played with a superstar in Donovan Mitchell, so he knows how to just stand out there, hit the 3. He's a solid defender, I think, in my book. No Cole Anthony. I'm sorry, my boy, no Cole Anthony. Another guy I got. This is a sneaky guy right here. This is a guy that a lot of people probably forgot about. He's not a top guy right now or nothing like that. He's not even a big name. Otto Porter. He played for the Raptors right now. His contract is super low. So I think he would be a good fit for the Lakers just for this fact. He's a guy that can spread the floor out. Now you gotta see what he got left in his tank because he don't really get no minutes. He got I can spread the floor out. He just was on that team with the Warriors that won a championship against the Celtics. My bad, Mike. I know you're a Celtic fan. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to bring that up. And he's just a veteran to me. You know, he's a guy. He has long arms. He can defend pretty well. So I think the Lakers should try to make some moves, man. Get some more shooters, some more experienced shooters, not just experienced that just been in the league, guys that have been in the playoffs, played in big moments, guys that aren't going to get rattled, you know. And I think all three of those guys would be, well, four of those guys would be good fits. Now, when it comes to D'Lo, you have to aim a little higher, get a guard that's going to do a little bit more. I have two guards that I got for you right here. All right. Let me know what you think, Lakers fans. Let me know what you think. Of course, the number one pick will be DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is definitely a beast. Defensive beast. He's a more all-around player than D'Lo. He can definitely assist. He can run, like I said, run the offense. He can score. He's been showing in Atlanta that he can actually hit the three pretty well. He had a couple games, hit about 4 or 5 threes playing with Trae Young. Solid rebounder as well. So he just brings a little bit of everything to the Lakers. If y'all can get him for a guy like D'Lo, maybe a couple second-round picks or things of that nature. Another guy I got for you. Mike, hey, I know you a Celtic, man. And y'all, he just talked about how y'all did him dirty. But Michael Brogdon. I think Michael Brogdon will be a solid pickup for the Lakers. He's a solid point guard. He can get a bucket. He also is a solid defender. He's over there in Portland right now. They have Scoot over there. They also have, what's the young guy named? Anthony Simons over there. And they have Sharp. You know, Sharp is a shooting guard, but he also can play that one role for him. So I think that'll be an excellent fit for them. You know, they need to shake things up. LeBron out here posting encrypted posts and things of that nature. So, you know, something got to give. You know what I'm saying? Something definitely got to give. Let me respond to a couple of these right quick. Austin ain't been even shooting lights out late. He's in the slump. Yes, he might be on the list too, fellas. He definitely might be on that list. He's been getting cooked. Yes, I told you, defensive liability. He played hard though. He definitely plays hard. Oh, okay, Carl. That's my boy. Shout out my boy CTC Carl. CTC Carl, you know, had a little injury today. He'll be back though.